finished meeting for pronunciation practice on May 27th. And I will warn you in advance, I have a terrible cough and I will be trying to hit the mute button as fast as possible because I can't keep starting over to make a new recording. So bear with me. Schedule. It this J and then a W after it, when you start rounding your lips, will make a zh sound. Schedule. So you don't need to try to make a zh, but it will happen. And you do need to stop the airflow completely. That's why I put a J here, because you say sked. The tongue totally blocks the airflow. Sked. And as you start to round your lips and bring the tongue down, that's when air goes over it and produces the zh. Schedule. What's your schedule look like next week? And then the difference between beach and bitch and sheet and shit. The eat and it here are referring to the words I have on the vowel diagram, but I don't have the same words in the list. I have he and hit. So whichever helps you remember that position, that's fine. Eat it. Eat is the highest position your tongue is, and it's little tense pushing forward. Eat. It is a tiny little relaxing of the middle of the tongue here. Eat it. Eat it. And most people can say eat it like they're being bossy and it sounds good. So try that. Eat it. You'll feel your tongue relax in the middle, and that's the tiny difference between eat and it. Another thing you can do to help distinguish them is make the duration a little longer. So for beach and sheet, those you can stretch longer. And bitch and shit, you can make shorter. So this one, beach. This one, bitch. This one, sheet, shit. So beach, bitch, sheet, shit. Tense, relaxed, tense, relaxed. Longer, shorter, longer, shorter. And I didn't have sentences for those. Centennial, centennial. Dun, 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 dun. I didn't know that this word had this many options. Gala is what is the most common that was in the dictionary. In the list of options, the first one is the most common. Excuse me. The other option was gala with an a. And the third option was gala. So most common, gala, gala, gala. Take your pick. You can say this re with an E. Some people say reprieve, but the re is not stressed, so it's more likely that it'll change to an or an I. I have reprieve, reprieve. Tariffs. I spelled it like this because I usually spell the air with an EH, but it does sound the same as tear, like tear paper, although this word could also be tear. So if that confuses you, don't look at it. Um, but if it helps you to think of tear, that might be helpful. Tariffs, tariffs, tariffs. Ephemeral, if, I, I is what I'm using. Ephemeral, ephemeral. And then I started looking up sentences. So that's when we start having connections to look at. Lethargic, lethargic. I felt lethargic all afternoon. So by itself, you won't hear the K. That's what that little mark is for. So hold your tongue in the K position, lethargic. But here, you'll connect it to the A, lethargical. And then all afternoon will connect. I felt lethargic all afternoon. Lucid, lucid. You won't hear the D by itself, but lucid enough. You'll hear it. Lucid enough. Spontaneous, spontaneous. Spontaneous speech sample. It's a little difficult to say, but I say it every day. Frivolous. You can use the us or you can use the is because it's the same reduced I or vowel. Frivolous, all the same, or frivolous. Either way. I try to avoid frivolous spending. Alleviate, alleviate. I am trying to to alleviate my cough. Exacerbate. Exacerbate. The new law only exacerbates the problem. Obfuscate. Obfuscate. Politicians keep obfuscating the issues. You can say re or rejuvenate or rejuvenate. Her efforts to rejuvenate her career failed. This is here as a reminder of there's the Intonation Meetup on Wednesdays. All right, now without chit chat. Schedule, beach, bitch, sheet, shit, centennial, gala, 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 reprieve, tariffs, ephemeral, lethargic, lucid, spontaneous, frivolous, alleviate, exacerbate, obfuscate, rejuvenate. All right, that's it. I made it without a terrible coughing fit. I'm very happy about that. So I better leave now. Thanks, and I hope to see some of you tomorrow for intonation practice. Have a good day.